Hey guys, I'm back. I don't know. Today I found out some stuff that I'm so mad. Okay, probably the beginning of this year, my mom got something in the mail. It was a ticket for animal abuse, which is insane. Someone had reported her for animal abuse, and I mean, the incident they said that this happened, it was like early December, right? She doesn't get it until like I think January or February. So, and no, like police didn't talk to her, no one talked to her. So she was like, I don't understand where this is coming from. She doesn't even have, at that point she didn't have, any animals. Her cat passed away when I was pregnant with my son. So it was 2021. So, I mean, it's been a while. So, I mean, she was stressing about this because she had to go to court and everything. And she had to go to court when she was in the hospital, like dying. So, all this stress, and come to find out, get a letter. Well, they don't even know she passed. They're just saying, like, oh, she missed court, but check into this because of some, I don't know, something the police have been doing around here that's not legitimate. So my sister got something for something that happened to her years ago that caused a lot of trauma because it was just absolute bullshit. So I am so pissed because my mom, she never even had a parking ticket or a speeding ticket, and she's being charged of animal abuse. And she talked to the prosecutor trying to, get it dismissed, like, I didn't do this. Like, where is your information coming from? Because you got it all wrong. And the prosecutor's like, well, if you plead to this, this, and this, and, like, agree to never have an animal again, and it's like, it was so ridiculous. And my mom died worrying about being charged for animal abuse or animal cruelty or whatever. And it's like, we grew up having animals, and never once have we ever abused any of our animals. So the thought of my mom abusing an animal is just absurd. It would never happen. So I'm thinking about writing the judge. And I mean, my mom was stressed about it. I'm not saying it caused her death, but what if, I know my mom had very many sleepless nights. I mean, what if I'm not blaming it, I'm not blaming her death on it, but what if it played a factor in it? That's what I'm trying to say. I think the judge should know that the cops around there are shady, and you just don't, I don't know, give someone a ticket for a charge like that without the cops, like, at least coming to their door and like, hey, someone said this, this, and this, and see if there's any proof. I mean, you can't go around doing that. Am I wrong in that? It's just, I believe that there should be evidence, sufficient evidence, or any evidence, and it wasn't there. So why is she being accused of this? And then I read the report. I read who called her in. So I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I want to look this person up on Facebook and just be, because if they're in any position where, like social work, they should not be in that position, because I could see them being very dangerous in that type of situation. You have people like that are social workers that are just, they love the authority and love the fact that, they can split families up. I don't know. I think it's disgusting, because something similar happened to my sister involving a social worker, and, that's what's being looked into, is abuse of power and not doing things right. So everything was handled very, very wrong. And I mean, that hurt or added to my grief was my mom died with this charge. No, she wasn't convicted. And then it's like, does she have a bench warrant? Because she didn't show up for court and they don't know she passed. And that would be really disgusting, because in my small town area, if someone didn't show up for court and has a bench warrant, they absolutely put that in the paper. And there's so many people that look for the Wednesday paper that, shows people that the police are looking for. It's embarrassment and shame that, should never be inflicted on her because she didn't do anything wrong, I'm so mad. But I'm thinking about writing the judge. I know I need to write the judge and be like, everything was handled wrong, everything was done wrong. And it added so much stress. My mom was afraid that she was going to go to jail, and I'm like, Mom, there's no way that this will, go, you'll never go to jail for this, because just the charges. But the way it's worded, it's scary. It sounds like they're going to throw you in jail for, 3 months, but no. But, I mean, I had to calm her down so many times because she was so scared, and just the thought that, they really fucked up, it just makes me so upset that she even had to worry about it, especially when she's in the hospital and she couldn't make it to one of her court dates. She had the doctor or whatever write the judge. I mean, which is, I'd be embarrassed. I know she is embarrassed, sorry, I can't, show up for court because, them being charged for animal cruelty when it never happened. It never happened. How can you be cruel to an animal that doesn't exist? So, I'm so mad. And, I don't know, I figured maybe vent on here for a while. I don't know. And then, I don't even know if I'm going to make this public, but whatever. It is what it is. It's like, this is my journey, this is my whatever, and it's like, sometimes I just need to get shit out. And I don't know, I know with time, things get easier, but it feels like it's never gonna get easier, It's like, my neck this is, pretty much, gone away, but every 2 weeks, my neck is breaking out, and it's like, it's not hives, whatever, it's not. I'm sick of going to the doctor for when it does break out and getting steroids and stuff and antibiotics, and none of them know what it is, but they don't really care to find out. And I don't know, I just think I'm so stressed all the time that my body's just triggered. I don't know, but just, it is painful, it hurts, it itches when it happens, and I feel like a leper. I mean, I just feel disgusting. So, I don't know, I just need to breathe. It's like I'm running to the store, and I just figured I would just pop off on here, and then, I know there's people that you see something wrong, and it's like, you have to call, you have to report it, you have to do whatever. But people that make assumptions, it's just, those type of people disgust me. You don't even know the full story, and you're calling in about something you know nothing about. It's just, it blows my mind. I wouldn't accuse someone of anything unless I saw the cold hard facts, It's just, and then my mom's neighbor, she's in that report, she's a busybody and needs to mind her own fucking business, because she's making my sister's life hell for saying my sister's doing drugs and stuff when she's not. And it's like, I don't know, this lady tried attacking my husband with a screwdriver a couple years ago when I was pregnant. I mean, I don't think she's mentally, I think she has a mental illness. And for someone like that to be just, I don't know, it just blows my mind, because it's like, you're a danger to others. And I remember having to call the cops about that, and it's like, I hate getting police involved, trust me, I hate it, especially small towns. It's like everyone knows your business and whatever, but it's like she literally tried to stab my husband with like a foot long screwdriver, and I was pregnant, and I was like, it's like I was trying to protect him, he was trying to protect me, like, it's like this lady is not mentally well, and she should be, if she's popping off on strangers like that, it's like she needs to go somewhere where she's safe and others are safe, because it's like that was mind-blowing. It's like I've never come into a situation like that where it's just like crazy. So I don't know. It is, I think, the 26th today. It is 38 degrees. My kids have the cutest little costumes. It's like I want to do trick-or-treating, but it's like, do people still do that? I live in the middle of nowhere, so I'm thinking about going to like town and doing it, but then my husband, he's been working like later, and it's like there's no way I'm gonna go trick-or-treating with 2 small kids by myself. Like I don't know, the town in question I'd probably go to, just I'm not gonna put myself or especially my kids in any type of situation. So I'm trying to find out if there's like activities or whatever happening at like the community center or something, so they can wear their costumes. Neither one eats or likes candy, which is probably, it's good, but it's like they're such picky eaters. But I just want to give them that, and they're loving preschool. My youngest, I mean, he's upset for a while once we get there, but like he eventually starts playing with other kids, and it's great seeing them, blossom and be these great little humans, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but my oldest, he goes to speech and OT, and today, like, we had that every week. Today his occupational therapist, I love her, she's amazing. She's just so proud at like how much he's blossomed. It's just he wouldn't talk a lot before, but now he's talking so much, and he's potty trained. He hasn't had an accident yet. I'm just so proud of him. It's like I don't think I could ever feel like this proud of anyone, but it's just like my mom heart is just like swelling because I'm so proud of him. And one of my biggest things was like before my mom passed, I was telling her, it's like, how do I go about potty training, because because my son wasn't really talking, I didn't really take it into perspective that how much he's still absorbing. He's just not verbalizing it, And for me, I'm always narrating everything and just pointing out little things, like we're driving, I'm like, oh, look at the leaves are changing, like they're red, they're yellow, and pretty soon they're gonna fall off the trees. And I overly narrate things, which you're supposed to, from what I read and what they told me. It's like I've done that since day one. And books, I'm huge into reading to them. They love books, which I am so proud of. I loved books as a kid. I still love books. I just finished Britney Spears' memoir, and which is amazing. Oh, I had a tickle in my throat. Yeah, I also read Jada Pickett's Myths memoir, and I don't know, I returned it on Audible and then pre-ordered Britney's. Hers, like, I'm still curious about a lot of things that, aren't mentioned, but whatever. It's like, my heart broke for her listening to that book. It's just, everyone in your life that's supposed to love you and you're supposed to trust and whatever, it's like, has failed her. And, I would be afraid to trust anyone, friends, or, even romantically, I'd be afraid to invest any of my time or energy into people. But I don't know, if you haven't read it or listened to it like on Audible, I really highly recommend that. It's a really good one. And I just finished Hillary Burton Morgan's, is it Grimoire Girl? That's a really good one, but I read her original one, The Rural Diaries, and I love her. Like, I just love, like, listening to her, like, read. Not what, I don't know if that's, just love listening to her read her book, or books. I don't know, I've always loved One Tree Hill, and especially like her character, and I don't know, I like her, and she does a beautiful job at, memoirs and her books. So highly recommend her 2 books, Hillary Burton Morgan. So that's pretty much it. I don't know. Thinking about expanding more on here, and like I want to do makeup and stuff, but it's like the only time I can really do a video is like when I'm like in the middle of like running to the store or whatever, so it's like I can't really, do my makeup in the car, but I don't know, or just products I love. I just got this, I just received in the mail, Kiko Milano, like their mousse eyeshadow or whatever. I've been loving purples, so I figured this would be a really good one and done. So I don't know, and other products I'm loving. I don't have any foundation on my face, so I was in a hurry, so I just skipped the foundation and did some highlighter and stuff, because I love highlight, and I can never skip out on my eye makeup, like I have to do something, like mascara is a must, and then I don't know, some sort of like, bronzer in the crease and like shimmer, like if I'm running late or whatever, or just want to like, move and like get out of here as fast as possible. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, if I should, I don't know, maybe try, if you would like to even hear my suggestions for makeup or whatever. I don't know. I used to do special effects makeup. I don't know. I don't know if I will insert those pictures. I don't know. But I was showing my son's occupational therapist, because she said something about she wants me to show her how to do makeup or whatever. And it's like, well, I used to freelance, and people would pay me to teach them how to do makeup, and it's like I just kind of got out of that, and I would do people's makeup for Halloween, weddings, prom, whatever. I just haven't advertised in a while, and it's like I don't want to put it out there if I can't fully commit like 120%, And it's like, since becoming a stay-at-home mom, I've really isolated myself, and just the thought of like meeting new people and then like doing their makeup, and then it's like, what if they hate it? And like, I don't know, it's always scary for me to do that type of thing, but I do love it. So I don't know if anyone would even be interested in hearing my recommendations for products, makeup. I don't know. You guys let me know, because I have no idea. I'm just trying to get some of my emotions out, I guess. But I need to go to the store. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I don't know, let me know what you think about that whole situation with my mom about the, animal abuse, because it is messed up. It's just, it just makes me so upset. So I think I'm gonna do that letter. I have to, it's like someone needs to stick up for my mom, and I feel like I have to. That was so wrong. But anyway, I hope you guys are happy, safe. I don't know, if you're going out this weekend, for Halloween parties, or, just Halloween contests, like at the bars and stuff, stay safe, So, and just have a good one. I'm keeping that in because I don't want to edit. But anyway, as always, don't be an asshole, okay? Bye.